Welcome back, folks, for the start of the Super Finals. They're still having issues with the clerking computers. So all we have is helmet cover numbers. I do have a skater list in front of me, but this could get a little confusing with the larger groups. We're going to start off with the Junior E-Ladies Super Final for the 777. We're starting with Cindy Jiang, Audrey Langkong, Selena Sue, Serena Sheen, Zeta Gretzkowski, Lauren Lee, Sophia Coons, Addison Hartman, and Lizel Noob. They have her listed as being in the B final, but being the only skater, I imagine they'll have her skate in the A final, and we'll see 9 skaters here on the track. So as I said before, folks, with issues with the clerking computers, we only have access to the helmet cover numbers on our starting list. We'll try to coordinate it with the skater list, but it's a little more difficult to do, especially when we get into the age group, the larger age groups that'll have B and C finals.
This is a 777 Super Final. Ladies Junior E.
Junior E ladies 777 Super Final underway.
179 is in the lead, followed by 193 in second.
Cindy Jang in the lead, Audrey Langkong in second. In third is Selena Sue. In fourth is Serena Sheen, and they have established themselves as the elite group going off the front. Sue looking for the inside pass, moves up from third to second, was thinking about going to first, but got blocked off by Jang. It's a long way for these youngsters to go. And they don't take the early laps easy like the older kids. Now they're starting to lap up the field. Luckily, it doesn't affect the 1 through 3 positions. Sue takes the wide line. Looks like she's trying to generate some speed. There she goes with the inside pass. Gets through on Jang. Jang forced to slow up. There's the bell lap. 1 to go. Hands starting to go on knees. You can really tell that they're feeling the burn. And Sue going to come around the final corner here. And she will not be contested to the line. She's first. Jang second. Langkong finishes in third. Taking fourth was Serena Sheen.
Skaters on the track.
And not sure where the rest of these skaters are ranked against each other.
The next Super Final is going to be a 777 Junior E Men's Super Final.
Up next, the Junior E-Men 777 Super Final, the A Final. This final we have Benjamin Sullivan, Michael Borka, Aiden Liu, Arya Chandani, Samir Auchik, Benjamin Ebel, David Chun, and I'm missing a number here, and I believe it's going to be Christopher. No, it's not. Oh, sorry, there it is. It's Riley Lindsay. Couldn't find the 209. And Borka is going to be the one to jump out into the lead. In second is Sullivan.
First, 25 second. 136 just
Currently in third is Chandani, and he gets passed by Aiden Liu. That's Borka, Sullivan, Liu as your top three. And right now, Sullivan, Liu look comfortable sitting on Borka. There goes Sullivan on the inside pass. Borka down to second. His speed falling off. That pushes Liu back. He's forced to move up at one position. Liu and Sullivan going side by side to the corner. Great pass by Liu. And they're coming up to one to go. There's the bell for the final lap. Great strategy by Liu throughout the race, but it's not over yet as Sullivan is trying to charge. Here they come from the final corner. Liu able to block him off. So it'll be Liu, Sullivan, and Borka as your top three. Taking fourth will be Chandani. Up next will be the B final for the Junior E men. I have Christopher Kim, Christopher Monahan, John Paul Manning, Owen Rogers, and Shane Miller. And a false start. That was on Miller on the outside. And it's going to be Manning getting into the lead. Monahan sitting in second. Currently in third is Rogers. And Manning and Monahan trying to pull away. Coming from behind was Christopher Kim. He goes on the inside up into first.
There's some action there. 184 is in the lead, followed by 224 second.
Manning currently in second. In third is Monahan. Still a long way to go for these youngsters. And still no bell for the final lap. As Kim out in front. You can see with the body language, though, it's really starting to hurt, and there's a little respite. 1 lap to go. And Kim fighting with everything he has as he makes it to the finish line. Here comes second and third. as Monahan takes second. Manning took third. Rogers fourth. Miller will have fifth. Up next, the junior D-men 1,000 meter. Actually, sorry, it's supposed to be the junior D ladies. All right, folks, so it looks like we're a little out of order here. Trying to find the junior D ladies starting order. And it looks like I do not have it. So we're going to be a little bit blind here. And Summerfield gets taken down before the apex. That'll bring the A final back to the start line.
After your races, deposit your helmet covers in the basket as you exit the ring.
This is the junior D ladies 1,000 meter super final. And it looks like it's going to be all out from the start. Jumping out in the lead is Anderson. In second is Chun. In third is Wong. Got the group of five at the front. Anderson setting the tempo, hoping to maybe dislodge a couple of free riders. Still no movement in the main pack of five. And there's finally a move on the inside by Wong as she slips in against Chun. And that might be all it needed to spark the movement in the pack. See if anybody else can hang on here. I think that's Michelle Yee falling off the back. There goes Chun on the outside. Chun wanting to get back in the lead. Still wide. Gets around Wong and Anderson. And now they're going to have some issues as they're going to be lapping up the field. Chun forced to go wide. Anderson able to get the inside line. They're on the final lap, and I believe that's Lokesh in third. Here they come around the final corner. As it's going to be Chun, Anderson, Lokesh. Finishing fifth was Wong. Yee finishes in fifth. And the remainder of the group might see a penalty here just for the impeding aspect. Here comes Summerfield and Lipa to the line, and Summerfield just a hair ahead of Lipa, and finally finishing it off was Lily Davis. Up next, the Junior D Ladies B Super Final. It doesn't appear there's any calls for impeding in that last race, so it could have happened with the skaters getting lapped. The B final is underway. It's Cassandra Clark jumping out in front of the group.
146 is in the lead. 239 second.
Moving up into second, Kate Huggins. In third is Celine Noor.
78 pass into second.
Shencut moving up. She goes into fourth.
239 is in third. 35
Into third.
outside pass.
The field spread very far apart. The only one within view of Clark is Huggins. And she's still looking down a full straightaway just to see her. Clark now catching up to the back of the pack. As she starts to lap the field, skaters go wide. Let her get by easily. I'm not sure what lap they're on here in this 1,000 meters. And Clark on her final lap. She's catching up to Shencut. She'll lap her before the final corner. There's Clark to the line. Huggins will finish second. Believe Shenkut's still in third. Oh, Shencut taking another lap here. It's hard to know when the field gets blown apart like this who's where in the order. And Nior stopping like she was in third. I'm not sure. Unless Shencut went down. I thought Shencut was in third. That'll bring up the Junior D men's 1,000 meter super final. This race will have Sean Shui, Julius Kazanecki, Peter Grosclose, Lucas Koo, Zubin Kumar, Sammy Hart Gorman, Quinn Lepkowski, and Chirig Chan Nani. So the top 8 there in the A final. It's a quick start for Grosclose, and skater goes down past the apex in the first corner. Look at the D-men back to the line for this A final. And it's another good start for Grosclose. Shui in second. Lucas Koo sitting in third. This bunch of 8 all together here. Grosclose driving the pace on the front. See if he can try to split up the field. And move coming on the inside. That was Kazanecki moving up into third. Able to break up the train of the Potomac Skins at the front. Move on the inside. Shui now the leader. Kazanecki in second. All 8 skaters still in contact. Kumar in third, gets passed on the inside by Lepkowski. Now there's some movement going throughout the top 4. Lepkowski tried to get into second, was blocked off. 1 lap to go. Shui still the leader. Coming on the outside was Kumar. Skater goes down. It's Kumar in the lead as they come to the finish. It'll be Kumar, Shui, and Kazanecki as your top 3. Up next in the B final, we have Ethan Lamb, Gabriel Hasselback, Henry Lang, Justin Liu, Caleb Truscott, and Do-Young Kim. And it's Ethan Lamb leading the way in second. It is Hasselback in third. Is Justin Liu. That field is pretty spread apart. Skater goes down, coming out of turn 2. He'll get back on his feet. Hasselback trying to reel in Lamb. Still has plenty of laps to do it. Just a matter of being able to, after racing this long weekend, trying to nail back that gap. And it looks like Lamb is increasing his advantage. Lamb and Hasselback lapping the back of the field. This will be the bell lap coming up here. And it's 1 lap to go for Lamb. He's a full straightaway ahead of Hasselback now. Just needs to make it through the final 2 turns. As he crosses the finish line, winning the B Super Final. Waiting on Truscott to finish here.
Skaters on the track.
It looks like Kim has 1 more lap to go. That'll bring up the C final with Charlie Putnam, Jeremy Sapola, Ben Clendening Kim, and Daniel O'Brien. And they're going to have a little discussion on the race results. Easy to lose track of who's placed where in the super finals, especially without the help of transponders. Even when they do have transponders, sometimes they get it wrong. It's going to be Putnam into the lead.
2:17 in the lead.
Sapola in second.
Actually, 2:37 in lead, 2:45 in second, 1:47 in third.
Clendenin Kim sitting in third. And Daniel O'Brien in fourth. So we got 2 packs of 2. Putnam trying to shake off Sapola. Sapola want to stay in that draft, make it a little bit easier to cover this 1,000 meters. But Putnam pulling away. We'll see if that expenditure is a help or a hindrance when we get down to the final 2 laps.
2:37 in first, 2:45 in second, 1:47 in third.
And Putnam still increasing his advantage. Putnam settled in. It's basically a time trial for himself now. O'Brien with a move up on the inside. He moves into third. 1 lap to go for Putnam. And you're finding a little bit more energy. There's Putnam at the finish. Sapola crossing the line in second. O'Brien coming up next, and it looked like Clendenin Kim went inside one of the blocks. He had to loop back around. Up next is the novice 500 meter.
Novice skaters. 147 penalized off track.
This is the novice 500 meter super final with Milo Ventura, Lucas Lee, Crystal Wu, Serena Ventura, Fiona Chen, and Flicka Chen. It's going to be a very long race for these youngsters. The shortest distance in Olympic events. I think this is going to be 200 meters. It would be 166 meters longer than their longest distance so far this weekend in the 333. It's going to be Milo Ventura into the lead. They've got 4 laps to go. In second is Lee. In third is Wu. In fourth is Serena. In fifth is Fiona. And in sixth is Flicka. Three laps to go. And Lee going around the outside of Ventura. And Ventura kicks a block in the corner. Ventura hustling on the inside. They've got 2 laps to go. And Ventura was doing crossovers earlier, but you can tell instinct at the young age when you feel the crossovers aren't fast enough is just try to shuffle through the corner. Ventura and Lee have 1 lap to go. They're still side by side. And Lee goes down in the penultimate corner. Ventura free to go on his own. The only question is, did Milo cut the block or not? Well, let's see if they give a ruling. Lee going to finish second. Fiona still with a lap to go in the orange. Flicka with a lap to go. Serena finishing in third. Wu finishes in fourth. And I would say that this is one of the only age groups where the referees will direct the skaters to make sure that they try to finish the race. Once you hit that certain age, they don't really help you with that much anymore. Fiona will finish in fifth. And Flicka going to cross the line in sixth as they've conquered their longest distance on the weekend. That'll bring up the Junior F Ladies 500-meter super final.
Junior female entering the ice.
It's going to be another 500-meter super final. We'll have Olympia Kazaneka, Ariel Chun, Isabella Chen, Madeline Coons, and Quinn Ronan. And the Junior Left 80s super final underway. Kazaneka in the lead in second. Is Chun in third. Is Chen in fourth. Is Coons. 3 laps to go. Kazaneka trying to pull away from Chun. And Kazaneka establishing herself a nice cushion. Coming around, should be 1 lap to go. She's got almost a full straightaway lead on Chun. Here comes Kazaneka to the finish. Ariel Chun in second. Finishing in third, Isabella Chen. Madeline Coons still with 1 lap to go. I think we might have seen Madeline Coons' first meet ever here 2 years ago, or 2 Buffalo meets ago. And that'll conclude the Junior F Ladies racing for the weekend. Up next are the Junior F men. And just going through my sheets, realize we're missing that one as well. It looks like they're putting 6 on the line here. Leading the way is Alan Wu in second. Lucas Wu in third. I believe that's Matthew Lorenz. It is Lorenz in fourth. Jonathan Wu in fifth. David Bravad in sixth. Ethan Lynn, he moves up into fifth. Alan Wu trying to stay away from Lucas Wu. He's got 1 lap to go. Up into third. Matthew Lorenz trying to stay away from Jonathan Wu. Here they come to the finish, as it'll be Alan Wu, Lucas Wu, Matthew Lorenz, and Jonathan Wu, followed by Ethan Lynn, and finally by David Bravad. That'll bring up the B final. We'll have Jonathan T. Wu, Frank Stump,
208 penalized. Off track.
Gabriel Rolata, and trying to catch a glimpse of that last number. I think that's Joel Kittredge. And it's going to be Stump in the lead off the start.
34 in first, 229 second, 110 in third.
In second is Rolata. In third is Wu. Down goes Kittredge. And Kittredge able to get back to his feet. Wu moving up into second, trying to chase down Stump. And closing ground in a hurry. They've got 2 laps to go. It's getting side by side to the far straightaway. Wu able to get into the lead. 1 lap to go. And Wu now pulling away through the final corner and to the line. So Jonathan T. Wu, Frank Stump, Gabriel Rolata, and he'll be followed by Joel Kittredge as your finishing order. We're taking an ice cut.
Stay in your positions. We're going to resume immediately following the ice.
It'll be only about a 5 to 10 minute break. For those of you that aren't sticking around, we thank you for watching. If you like what we've done here this weekend, have done the past couple of seasons, and would like us to continue doing it, please consider donating to our GoFundMe page. The link is down in the description below. Helps us fundraise to find new equipment or better software, trying to increase the quality of our video streams and potentially keep them going after, or keep them going with some new operators. We'll be back shortly, and I thank you again. All right, folks, we're back. It's time for the Heartland Ladies 1,500 meters super final. The A super final. We'll have Cameron Lute, Shreya Arun, Catherine Vandegrift, Cuban O, Catherine Liu, Una Wilhoit, Claire Liu,
This is a 1,500 super final for our Heartland women.
and Carly Elliott. So your top 6 in points for the weekend. And it's going to be Lute that takes up the lead after the first corner. I think we'll see a little bit more strategy in this race. The ladies will try to wait and tick down at least half the laps on the board before making their move. Don't want to get caught too far behind, though. Vandegrift, who's in third in the point standings, a little far back in the pack right now. Currently sitting in second. Actually, that is not who I thought it was. That was Catherine Liu sitting in second. I believe that's Cuban O in third. Arun in fourth. Claire Liu in fifth. Will Hoyt in sixth. Vandegrift in seventh. Now O moving up the outside. A move coming early here from O. She's trying to break up the rest of the pack. Liu in second, getting passed on the outside by both Lute and Arun. Vandegrift now into fifth, trying to catch up with the leading four. The front four jockeying for position. It's Lute, O, Liu, Arun. Vandegrift trying to bridge the gap as she missed the split. And a shove there by Liu on O. That might be a penalty. It's Lute, Liu, Arun, O, Vandegrift. Vandegrift still with a gap to close down. Has done very well this weekend, making all the A finals. And coming to the super final, standing in third place. Arun with a stumble. She was catching up to the leaders, and that puts her all the way back with O. With 1 lap to go and out of striking distance. Lute into the final corner, followed by Liu. They'll finish that way. Arun and O come to the line. Arun will be ahead of O. Vandegrift coming in. She'll finish in fifth. Have to see if there's a penalty coming, though, to Liu, as things got a little shovey between her and O. And I think we'll have a meeting here at center ice. referee still talking at center ice. So the one surprise in that A final was that Arun was not in that front group, or not with the front two at the end. In the B final, we have Sarah Crovella, Isabel Crovella, and Mara Zimmer.
2:15 penalized, impeding.
And Catherine Liu penalized for impeding. That'll move, I believe, Arun into second. It'll move Cuban O into third, and that'll put Vandergriff in fourth. And that might be the difference between Vandergriff and O in the standings on the weekend, between third and fourth. We'll have to wait for the final results to be published. It's Sarah Crovella leading the way, Isabel Crovella in second, Maura Zimmer in third. And the Crovellas touch blades, able to stay on their feet. And everything's civil here. I think they all just want to get through this 1,500 meters intact to end the weekend. If we do see an attack, I think it'll come in the last two laps. A small field, you don't really have as much to play with. Still no change in the order. They've got 6 laps to go. Now we'll see if Sarah Crovella will lead this wire to wire, or if Isabel will spoil the party, or if Maura Zimmer has something left in the tank that they don't. And now a little bit of movement as Isabel going on the outside. Passing Sarah. If Zimmer wants to respond to this, she's going to need to get around Sarah as well. They've only got 3 laps to go. And Zimmer just might have missed the move by a half second. As getting blocked off by Sarah. Isabel free in the clear, though, off the front. Coming around to 1 lap to go. And as long as she makes it through this final corner, she'll win the B final. Zimmer will take second, and Sarah will take third. And now move on to the Heartland men's 1,500 super final. We'll have Andrew Kim, Sungmin Kwan, Rowan Reel, Justin Liu, Christian Kim, Richard Anglin, Clayton D. Clement, and Michael Koenig. That'll round out the top 8 in the Heartland standings for the men.
Okay, everyone.
But first we'll have the
These ladies
pin presentation.
have earned it. It's the first time Heartland Series participants receive their Heartland pin.
You receive your Heartland pin
There's their qualification for the series.
when you complete your first Heartland Racing Series.
We can present them with their pins. 148, Isabel Cravella from Syracuse.
And this was Isabel Cravella's first Heartland meet, Sarah Cravella's first, and Catherine Liu's first time racing in the Heartland Series.
50, Sarah Cravella from Syracuse. 215, Catherine Liu, Garden State. Those are our ladies, pin receivers. Let's give them a big round of applause, everybody. After all the racing is completed, there's more racing to come. The awards are going to be given upstairs on the second floor, second level. Immediately following all of the racing, we have more racing. Racing will commence with the Heartland men.
So now we'll get the Heartland men 1500 meter A super final out there. I've already gone through the starting list. Should be an exciting group. A lot of talent and a lot of experience in this group as well. And if I have to highlight somebody who's kind of surprising this weekend, I'd say it would be Clayton D. Clement. We've seen him race about the last 3 years, and I don't think he's looked this sharp as he has this weekend. I believe he made 2 of the A finals. We'll see what strategy the men take here for their 1500. They're going to go with the slow start. They're going to let Anglin lead it out. It's Liu in second, Koenig in third. Movement coming up the outside as Kim comes and takes the lead. Real trying to move up in the back of the pack. Doesn't want to get caught out if there's a move. D. Clement moving up on the inside. Able to get back into 6. Liu going on the inside of Kim up into the lead. Real up into 3rd. Anglin in 4th. Koenig in 5th. So far, all the moves have just been jockeying for position when the final one comes. Anglin trying to move up at least one spot, gets through on Koenig on the inside. But these aren't the true serious heavy blows yet. Koenig able to slip by Anglin up into 4th. Question is, who's going to start the chaos? And here comes D. Clement, and I think this is what's going to start everything here as he goes from 5th into 1st. D. Clement going to go for the long shot, force everybody to chase, and trying to catch people off guard, but he's not dropping everybody that he thought he would. D. Clement in the lead, Kim in 2nd, Lou in 3rd, Real in 4th, Koenig in 5th, trying to move up the inside. Coming on the outside is Kwan. The pack coming back together except for Anglin. The other Kim moving up. He cuts off Koenig. Koenig able to keep his feet, but now he's falling off the back of the group. D. Clement still leading the way. Leo going for the pass on the outside. D. Clement blocked Kim on the inside. Lou up into 1st. And now Lou trying to fly off the front. Kim looking to respond here. He's got to get around D. Clement first, and he does up into 2nd. 1 lap to go, and Kim might just have too much ground to close on Liu. This would be a great way for Liu to end it after going down in the final yesterday. And he'll take the super final with Andrew Kim finishing in 2nd. Up next is the B final. In the B final, we'll have Ryan Hack, Nathaniel Casson, Julian Kyle McKerrig, Joseph Hatcham, Henry Middlebrook, Matthew Yin, Hira Hansen, and Xavier Lawrence.
These are our Heartland Series men. They presented with their first-time Heartland Series participants receiving their pin. $164, Joseph Ketchum. United Capital Blades, UCB. $165, Ryan Heck, UCB.
And getting their first Heartland pins will be Joseph Hatcham, Ryan Hack, Sunmin Kwan, Xavier Lawrence, Justin Liu, Julian Kyle McKerrig, Nathan Yen, and Daniel Yoon.
This is a race. I apologize, everybody. This is a race.
The Heartland men's B final underway. McKerrig reluctantly taking up the pacemaking duties at the front. Casson in 2nd. And the middle of the bunch going 3 wide. Move coming from the outside as Hatcham goes into the lead. Hatcham didn't like the slow pace, wanted to bring it up just that little bit more. Casson going around McKerrig into 2nd. McKerrig sliding back to 3rd. Lawrence in 4th. And one of the UCB skaters trying to crank it out around the outside. I believe that's Yoon. Oh, it's Hack, Casson, Yoon, McCurrig, and that's Hatcham in the lead, and he's not even driving at full speed yet. But he's got some commotion in behind him. Move on the inside. Casson goes into the lead.
135 in first place.
And now they're starting to drive the tempo. Casson, Hatcham, McCurry. 2 skaters go down. They're able to get up and skate away. Casson trying to hold off the field. McCurry going to have to get around Hatcham if he wants a shot at Casson. In 4th is Yen. And Casson not able to get away from his UCB teammate, Hatcham. 1 lap to go. McCurry wanted to go on the inside, was blocked. Yen going on the inside of McCurry. They bump in the corner. McCurry able to stay on his feet. Casson to the line. He'll take it. Hatcham will finish second. And not sure between McCurry and Yen who got second. And I think McCurry might have actually gotten Yen there at the finish. It was pretty close. But McCurry just with a better skate throw across the line. You see McCurry coming in on the inside. He's in 4th when they get to the blue line. And just... oh, it's close. McCurry definitely had the faster finishing speed, but Yen might have got him there. Looking at it at full speed, it looked like McCurry might have had it. And Yen gets penalized for impeding. Anyways, so that'll give McCurry 3rd place. That'll bring up the C final for the Heartland men with Alex Gutowski, Daniel Yoon, Raphael Howell, Matthew Crovella, Eric Laporte, Carl Tatelli, George Wheelock, Jersey Hitler, and Tim Van Fleet. We'll see what this C final throws at us.
175 first. 149 second, 105 third.
Howe leading the way in second is, that's not Yoon. 149 in second. That would be Crovella. In third is Yoon. We might see a little bit more desperation out of this group. They've had, being in the C final, they've had a little bit rougher of a weekend. They're at the bottom of the point standings. And now's their chance to get a high place finish in a big race. Train spreading out. Looks like a cycling peloton going through a fast stretch of road. And now there's splits developing as Van Fleet's falling behind. Wheelock and Hitler also getting caught out. Have plenty of time to make it up as long as the tempo doesn't increase too much while they're outside of the draft. Tatelli moving up on the inside into the lead. Crovella takes back over at the front. Yoon caught on the outside, and a slick move up the middle of the pack by Skutowski. He goes into the lead. Yoon in second. In third is Crovella. In fourth is Tatelli. Laporte behind Tatelli, and now we've split into two groups, the leading group of 3 and the back group of 5. Skutowski trying to hold off Yoon. Doesn't look to be in any difficulty. Yoon, though, looks like he's having to work just a little bit harder to keep pace. And now Skutowski slowly building the tempo, and Yoon isn't able to hang on. Here they come, 1 lap to go. Crovella out in no man's land in third. And Hitler, coming from the back of the group, has moved up into fourth. Oh, it's Skutowski, Yoon, Crovella, and Hitler got Crovella in sight, but fortunately hit the finish line. So Crovella third, Hitler fourth. I think Tatelli got fifth. Up next, we'll have the Junior C Ladies Super Final. After the pin presentation, I got the announcer jump the gun on. Okay, and Tatelli gets penalized for impeding. In the C Ladies group, we'll have Nicole Cho, Kaylee Gonzalez, Dorothy Hamilton, Sydney Coons, Penelope Romanelli, and Mina Rose.
Heartland men, number 164, Joseph Hatcham, UCB. 165, Ryan Hack, UCB. 196, Swingman Juan, Potomac. 200, Xavier Lawrence, Northbrook. 214, Justin Blue, Garden State. 220, Julian McCarrick, Flushing Meadows. 72, Matthew Yan, Potomac. 105, Daniel Yoon, UCB.
This is the Junior C ladies.
167 first, 162nd, 244 third.
1500 meter super final. It's Dorothy Hamilton out in front. Kayla Gonzalez tucked in second. Mina Rose in third. Penelope Romanelli in fourth. Nicole Cho in fifth, and Sydney Coons in sixth.
First, 242 second, 244 third.
Sorry, folks, something's happened to the video feed. We've gone black and white. It's Gonzalez leading the way. There we go. Now I got it back. Not even sure how that happened, folks. Went a little bit noir themed. Oh, it's Gonzalez out in the lead. It's Romanelli in second. It's Rose in third.
116 first, 242 second, 244 third.
And one lap to go. Gonzalez will finish in first. Romanelli trying to hold off Rose.
Skaters on the track. Skaters on the track. This is Sydney from Northbrook. It's her first 1500. Let's cheer her on, everybody. Finish strong, Sydney. Nice race, ladies.
Up next, we'll have the Junior C Men's Super Final.
Junior C Men, 1500 Super Final.
The Junior C Men's 1500 meter Super Final. We'll have Aaron Liu, Nicholas Gutowski, Ryan Shane, Sean Lippa, Logan Wormel, Eric Song, Andrew Langkong, and Rory O'Brien. And all the junior C men kind of refusing to take the pacemaking duties. They have to pick up the pace, otherwise the race will be called back. Taking the lead is Aaron Liu. In second is Ryan Shane. Coming up on the outside, Sean Lippa. Wormel now the leader. Liu in second. Shane in third. Skutowski in fourth. Lippa in fifth. O'Brien trying to hold on and stay out of the split. And he does, and he pulls Song back with him. Song now going up the inside. Moves into fourth. Pass coming on the outside. Skutowski. Liu, the new leader. Shane second. Skutowski third. Lippa now trying to bridge the gap as he pulls away from Wormel. And Liu starting to pull off the front. And Shane having to put his hand down to his knee, starting to feel the burn here in this long distance. Liu increasing the pace. Skutowski having to go around Shane if he wants to try to compete with Liu. Might be just a little too late. He's got some ground to make up. Down goes Shane into the pads. Lippa now into third. And Skutowski, through efforts of his own will, has pulled Liu back with 1 lap to go. Depends on how they go around the Song when they lap him. They go the inside. Here they come to the line, and it'll be Liu, Skutowski. Lippa coming to the line next as he'll finish in third. Now for the Junior C Men B Super Final. With Ishan Dixit, Paulo Lagerfo, and Sammy Shencut. have to do some ice repair from where Shane went down. Not too many races left to go. This will be the last of the Junior C men, then one of the Junior B men, then the Masters Super Finals. We get a false start. I'll bring them back to the line here. It's going to be Lagerfo in the lead. Dixit in second. Shencut going down in third. He's going to have a long, lonely skate at the back of the pack. It's going to be individual efforts by everybody here as Lagerfo well away from Dixit, who can't take advantage of his slipstream. Lagerfo about a half lap up on Dixit, has already lapped Shencut. And Dixit about a straightaway behind Shencut. Will be lapping him in the next 2 laps. And Dixit past Shencut now. Still a half lap behind Lagerfo. Lagerfo might get Shencut in his sights again, but only 1 lap to go. So Shencut will avoid being lapped twice. Dixit with 1 lap to go. Shencut with 2 laps to go.
Yeah, Paulo.
And now Shencut with 1 lap to go. That'll bring up the Junior B men's 1500 meter super final. With Noah Trop, Clyde Gill, Joshua Yang, and Gavin Hall.
Another 1500 super final.
And it's going to be Yang taking a flyer off the front. And nobody really wanted to chase, but now Trop moving up. Along with Hall and Gill. Gill able to get in behind Trop. We'll see how long they'll let Yang hang out there in front by himself. Because right now he's still putting distance between himself and Trop. Gill decides to go around Trop into second. And pin Yang back sooner rather than later. And Gill able to make the junction, and he's going to go around Yang. And he did it at the perfect time, able to use him as a bit of a blocker on Trop. Let's see if Gill just tries to launch away, and he's not going to push the tempo. He's going to let Trop come with him. Gill takes a peek through his armpit, knows Trop is there. Trop's got the best of Gill so far this weekend. And Trop trying to go inside on Gill. And he does, and they both go down. Now it's going to be a mad scramble to get up. Both of them up and away. I believe Trop is in first. Yang is in second. And one lap to go for Trop, and not sure if there'll be a penalty assessed here. Yang would need to at least get, or if Yang comes in second here, it could be as good as first, depending on the ruling. So it'll be Trop, Yang, Gill, and I think Hall has one lap to go. And Hall has one more lap to go, and he can't believe it. He's using every muscle he's got now. He's pushing his knees with his arms, trying to get around this track. And Trop gets penalized for impeding in that last race. That'll give Yang the first place finish in the super final. Now the Masters combined 1500 super final. Will feature Mary Magnus, John Witkowski, Maddie Riesman, Melissa Koenig, Nicole Zayat, and Patrick Muir. They have a number 14 listed. I don't think that's correct. I think that's actually supposed to be I think it's actually supposed to be 18 for Elizabeth Savoy. It's going to be Koenig leading the way after the first corner. And two skaters go down. I think that's Zayats and Witkowski that tangled up on the far side. Witkowski now having to expend energy to catch back up to the group. Zayats holding their left hip. Witkowski able to make the junction.
187 in first, 221 second, 238 in third.
But Zayat's now going to be well off the back and has no help. Riesman now leading the way. Witkowski in second. Magnus in third. Savoy in fourth, Koenig in fifth, and Nior in sixth. And Witkowski pulling Riesman and Magnus away from Savoy and Koenig. And not sure if Witkowski's got something wrong with his left skate, but it's shaking a lot on him in the straightaway. His right skate looks all right. Not sure if it might have knocked something loose. And now Magnus takes over as the leader. Zayat's able to move up one spot as she passes she passes Patrick Muir. Riesman going around Witkowski. She moves into second. Witkowski in third. Zayat's now in sixth. And one lap to go for Magnus. She's comfortably in the lead. Riesman gonna have to hold off Witkowski, who's going to try to charge here in the final lap. Here they come to the line, and Riesman will beat Witkowski. And Savoy will take fourth. Koenig will take fifth. And Zayats, after all that, will finish in sixth. And Nior will take seventh. And we'll conclude the day with the Masters 60 Plus Super Final. It'll have Joe Balbo and Gerald Savoy. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why they didn't pair them with the Masters Senior Plus group.
We have on the ice Brickwall Balboa and Speedy Savoy.
And Balbo gonna jump off the front.
Our super final. 133 in the lead, 247 in second place.
I think their goal here is to not be Masters 70 Plus when they finish this race. So we'll see how hard Balbo drives his pace. He's actually been driving hard all weekend. Oh, Balbo straightaway ahead of Savoy. I think Balbo thinking back to his days at the roller derby. All the rinks missing is a crystal ball and some dimmer lights. I think for the fun of the moment is gone for Balbo. He's really starting to grimace now. You really tell this is starting to hurt. I think he just went, ooh. Might have felt something pop there in that last straightaway. Meanwhile, Savoy on a good pace and seems to be able to crack a smile. Hopefully somebody has a bottle of oxygen. Looks like Balbo's going to need it after this one. It's like being at Mile High Stadium in Denver. And Balbo can see the light at the end of the tunnel. With 1 lap to go, no, he might also pass out after this. We'll have to wait and see. Might want to have the EMTs on standby as he crosses the finish line. That's waiting on Savoy as he's coming up to the finish line. And that will conclude racing here for the Buffalo Short Track Championships.
Everybody, thank you for attending the Buffalo Short Track Speed Skating Championships.
It's been a blast and a pleasure to be here. Not sure when you'll see us next. We've got a schedule in the works, but we'll see what happens.
For all of your participation, and be safe on your trip
Been great to be here, and thank you to our camera operators and all the volunteers and officials working this weekend. Like I said, folks, we'll see you next time. Not sure when that will be. As of right now, we're trying to get a couple things on the schedule. And if you want to see us next time with maybe a little bit better camera quality, and maybe we could get 60 frames a second, maybe consider donating to our GoFundMe page. Try to get a couple of different upgrades for our system. But I'll say good night here in Buffalo, and maybe we'll see you at Champaign in the new year, or maybe it'll be at Nationals in March. We don't know yet, but we'll see. Have a good night, everybody.